Hey, I'm Anders from SlideHub, and I'm happy to present this month's product update with the latest changes to our platform. This month we have two main updates for you. One is an introduction to a new concept called Slide Collections, which is relevant particularly for the inspiration slides, but also something that the manager on your account can also set up for the company slides. And then we've done a large number of improvements to the text to slide feature as well. The slide collections is a new way for managers on an account, but also for the inspiration slides to be categorized in various different ways. If you have access to the inspiration slides, you will see these ones when browsing the slides. So when you're sitting looking at the different slides, you now see this little collection indication here. And what this allows you to is you can click this small icon, then you'll see all the different slides that has the same fundamental design but have different number of elements on it. So it's a quick way for you to find alternatives to a given slide that you're already working with. If I insert a slide, what you'll also see is that when I'm active on the slide, you will actually have access to this collection item. You can just click that directly, and then you can find the alternative versions of the slide as well. But eventually, with AI functionality, we'll be able to do directly updates across these different types of slides. But for now, we're just helping you find the alternative versions. All right. For the AI text to slide, we've done quite a lot of improvements this month in terms of both the user experience, some of the core functionality, and the user interface itself. So the first thing you'll notice is that you now have the opportunity to use potential company slide that has been marked as AI slides in the system. You can also use icons and images from your company. For this purpose, we'll keep using the inspiration slides and use the normal icons, but let's use the company specific images for this. Right. Another thing you'll notice is that the system now starts out with a much simpler interface, where it actually includes the example of what you can do directly here in the input area. So let's say I want to create a slide about the services of this logistic company called Acme Logistics. So let's do something like this. Slide about our services. Cool. All right, so what the system does now, it looks at what I asked for, and it can say, okay, you're trying to do a slide about our services, but wait, you already have a slide in the system that talks about our services. Are you sure you don't just want to use one of those instead of building out a new thing? So if I want to, I can either bring in the presentation, or I can bring in the individual slides in this case directly into my presentation. This slide, for example, will go in here, and you can see it has certain aspect related to what we do in the organization. However, this is not what I was looking for. I want something new. So I'll then click generate a new. Just zoom this out again. The first thing you'll be asked here is what level of density do you want the slide to be in? You can pick, let's say it should be detailed, medium, and for this I want a detailed report style. And it also asks whether the AI should use internal knowledge, that's information in the SlideHub library, to build the slide, external knowledge, or no knowledge at all. Here I'll use the internal knowledge. A new thing here as well is that you can see the text before it generates the slide. So for illustrated purposes, I'll do that. The system then searches the internal slides and content, and it then outlines the text to be used in the slide. See it here outlines the different descriptions of the slide. This looks fine. I click continue. Now the AI gives me some different options for what I can choose. And in this case, if I want to use something really rich with a lot of bullet points, I'll try something slightly different. and maybe I'll pick this one over here. And then one thing you'll notice here that you can actually pick multiple items. So I can pick this one, I can pick this one, maybe I can go back and pick this one, something in here with some images on it, and also do this. So I can actually get 4 versions of my slide right away. I can also go and look at my original prompt here. It's also something new in case you can remember what you provided. Click generate slide here. It will start creating all 4 slides in parallel in the background. If you don't want to sit and watch this and you want to get back to your other slides, you can actually go and click run background, and then you can go in and start a new slide generation here. However, if you want to track this status along, you can click in the settings here, and you can see the slide. As soon as the slide finalizes, they get inserted into where you're active in the presentation. So you can see it now created the slide with the different services that we provide in this company, of different style. And then, I can go back and keep building new slides while the other things are being executed in the background. So the idea here is really that we want to allow you to be or remain in flow, so that you don't need to sit and wait and for the slides to come in, but you can actually get started on something else. You could go and do something like create a slide about why a customer should pick us over some other provider. And you can have that running while the other slides gets created in the background. So again, we already have something about this. Anyways, let's create a new slide and so forth. So if you tried the AI feature before, you'll notice a lot of new changes here, both the ability to reuse existing slides, run things in background, do multiple slides at once, and a general completely new view take on the user experience. Hope this matches some of your needs, or you find this interesting and willing to give it a shot. It is still a beta feature, as we can see in the indication here. There are still a lot of things we want to do and make it even better, so please expect even more updates to come in the near future.